104.1 KRBE.
Did you know the 3-digit extension is a...
All right, let's hit it. Now time for Roula and Ryan's prank call.
All right, what's this all about?
Well, first you got to go to krbe.com to get connected with Special K so that you can be part of a prank call. And you can get your coworkers, your spouse, your siblings, your parents, whomever it is. Kevin is ready to go.
And that's krbe.com/prank call requests with an S. And you fill out a tiny little form, and then I call you. I'm going to call you. Don't be like, oh my God, I see KRBE. I'm scared. No, that's just me. We're going to chat for a little bit, just like Eliza did. Eliza, what's going on?
This is for my boyfriend, Aaron, who recently, he's lived in this house for a couple years now, but over the course of living in the house, I guess the previous owner has had some run-ins with the law, and so we've had several letters and warrants and even police visits from this previous owner, and we have even had the police question us, believing that he was living on the property still. So I just thought it would have been a funny prank to continue that on, since it's already been an idea. And yeah, if something were to happen and maybe the police believe he's up on the property again or something.
Do you know the individual's name that they're looking for?
Yes, his name is
Y'all have never met this person. You don't know what he looks like or sounds like.
No.
Thank you, and have a fabulous day at school.
Thank you.
So she's a teacher. We got a hold of her
I have
earlier.
no idea what the
today.
name is, but for some reason I feel like we're going to find out.
Yeah.
Forget to hit the beep button again. He's good at the beginning.
Yeah, the beeps get a little lighter and lighter as you go on,
That's what I'm
Kev.
saying. I'll put $10.
My hands are sweating now that I missed one. Okay, so I'm going to call as the dude who used to live there, who the cops are after right now.
Oh, God.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, Mr. Aaron, this is I used to live at your address. I'm so sorry to call you, but I understand there's been some commotion with that. Yeah, that's me. I used to live there, actually, and I understand that I guess the cops have been giving you a hard time.
Yeah, they came one time, man. They thought I was you, but...
Oh, bro, I'm so sorry. And obviously you didn't tell me anything, right, like where I'm at.
What's up?
Right, exactly. Okay, and obviously I never called you today. Hey, could I come by the house and grab something that I had left there?
Well, I'm not home right now, first of all.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm not today. It's actually under the closet.
Oh my!
Under the closet?
Is it okay is it cool if I go in there?
Under the closet indoors or under the house?
No, well, kind of both. Do you have a shovel or like a screwdriver, like a wide one?
No, man.
I'm so sorry, man. I'm freaking out because I'm getting a lot of pressure, and now I need to go over here and get that. But whatever's left in there, obviously I'll split it with you.
What the
Obviously, they're tracking my phone, and then they're listening to me. And
Nah, dude, you're tripping.
if you look in your closet, there's that little square of carpet in the corner there, and that's where I left it.
You're tripping, dude.
You scared, bro?
I ain't scared.
Bro, I'll split it with you, whatever's left.
Nah, man, what is it? Tell me what it is first.
That's what I'm saying. If there's any left, it's actually the core ingredient to Ozempic, but it's Canazempic, which is cannabis and Ozempic in the same shot. So I came up with a way to mix them both, and so now it's really hot on the market. Yeah.
Man.
No? It's not convincing?
Like I said, if I find it, I'll give it to you, man. But I don't want no random if I have.
No, it's not rando. It's something that Eliza and I put in there.
Ah, you
Who do you think she got to mess with you today?
I don't know, man. Who is this?
Hey, it's Special K from KRBE, the Roula and Ryan Show.
Oh, my God. 104.1?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my God.
That's awesome.
Well, man, she was talking about that, man, but I was like, yeah, whatever. It's whatever. Oh, my God. Man, dude, I'm like, man, oh, my God. Man, I was I was like, man, I got, oh, my God, can I cuss? I'm sorry, I don't mean to, man.
Yes.
I'm like, man, I got to get my kid out of there. I got to get her out of there, man. I don't know what the hell this is, man. I'm like, man. Oh, my God. That was good. I thought this was all fake, man.
No, my shit's real, bro.
All right. That was good. You got me there, man. When you said, oh, my God.
Do you have a message for your girlfriend who set you up?
Yeah, tell her I'll get her back somehow, some way.
All righty, and you're going to... Can you say Special K pranked me on the Roula and Ryan show?
Special K pranked me on the Roula and Ryan show.
All right.
Wow!
You know, sometimes
the Ozempic shot that you left
The
in the closet.
Ozempic.
Might be the
Sometimes
future.
you pay the price for whoever lived there before. I mean, think about it. I cannot order anything from, Home Shopping Network, because the woman who had the address there before me stiffed them for like thousands of dollars.
BS is because
And they think I'm,
address,
when
yeah.
they type in my address,
Yeah.
they're like, you're banned for life. I'm like, I just bought the house. I'm not that woman.
At my old house in Spring Branch, there was a knock at the door, and it was a loud police knock. I mean, they wanted to knock down the door, and I opened up the door. Of course, this was a night that my friends were over, and we had been drinking and maybe smoking something. And so I opened the door. Of course, a cloud comes out of the door, and the cops are pissed. And they're like, where is he? I was like, I don't know who you're talking about. And they say the dude's name. I was like, bro moved like 3 years ago. What are you talking about? And they didn't believe me. They're
Really?
like
I mean,
looking
you
over
offered
my
them booster?
head.
They have to have a warrant to come in and tear the
Yes.
place
Now,
apart.
if
Yes.
they came in and say, not you, but say you had something illegal in there.
Yeah.
They can't arrest you for that, can they? Because they went into your house
Private property. Without a
the
search
right-
warrant.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know if they had a warrant or not. They didn't say that they did.
So how long did it take you to convince the police that the person they're looking for, doesn't live there anymore?
It took several minutes of them shaking me down. You know, that sobered me up real quick. When you
when
have
cops go,
five
nothing.
cops and they all have their guns on you.
Oh my God!
Oh my
Guns
God!
drawn.
It was frightening.
and they
There's
can't even, and they
5
probably even
cars
tell you
out
what
there.
that guy had done while they were looking for him, right? They say
No,
what he
but
had
I
done?
do know that the dude was getting a lot of letters from Lake Livingston, whatever, Livingston County or something like that. Is that a,
I think
is that
there's
a county?
I think we get jail mail from there, from Livingston.
Probably, yes. And so I don't know if they ever found him, but I feel bad. Tyler.
What? You didn't bleep his
Scary.
name.
How long did it take them to leave?
No.
How long did the cops leave?
It was over probably in under 5 minutes. I convinced them and went back in and had
That's
another
frightening.
drink.
Anytime a police officer knocks at your door.
Just come over here and look at us. We're so lame. We're just sitting around doing
sitting around.
What are you doing on the Mexican train or whatever? Like,
Are you playing dominoes?
Careful, Eric.
We're
People
just
don't know what
doing
that
to learn
is.
how to play that game.
It's one of the
Mexican train.
easiest dominoes games ever.
I don't even know any dominoes games. Like, this is just something I've never
all
done
I
in
ever
my
did, I
life.
bought them and then I just put them and knocked them down. That's how I played domino.
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
I don't know. There's an actual order to how to play dominoes.
Absolutely.
I
There's
thought they were just for that.
Many
Just tip
different
'em over.
dominoes games.
Set them up and tip them over.
But you buy a special pack of Mexican train because it comes with little trains in it.
Oh, that's
little,
cute.
little baby trains, like little Monopoly trains.
For what?
So you can put your train up when you can't put your domino up. When you
Yeah.
don't have the
I don't even
domino,
understand
you
that
have to
game.
draw.
We'll have to do a raw fit
I
on
got to
that or
learn how to
something.
do that and play pickleball.
It's really
These are things I need to
fun.
learn.
Because it's something that everyone can play, and you don't have to think about it
How
too
long does it
much.
take to teach
I think
like,
a game, probably takes about 20 minutes.
to learn it?
To learn it? Oh, no, it's instantaneous. You just have to match the numbers up against the numbers, the 4 to a 4.
What's
You
that
know?
game
So if I
Roula
have
plays?
Bunko.
Yeah, Bunko.
I got invited to play Bunko. I'd never heard of this in my life.
That's an
and
old lady game.
And listen,
Yeah,
I told my
No men play that
neighbor,
one.
I said, I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that. She goes, oh, it's really fun. It's very easy. Basically, if you know how to throw dice and drink wine. And I said, okay. So basically, it is like kind of getting you prepped
get
for
together?
Vegas with craps. Because in Vegas, you can play craps or like in New Orleans, you just need 2 dice to roll it down the craps table, and you're hoping for a 7 or 11 or whatever it is. It's basically a dice game where you're hoping for the right number.
Yahtzee? Sounds like Yahtzee.
No, I've never played that one either. But Bunko, you have 3 dice, and let's say the first round you want to roll ones. Okay?
Yeah.
So you have 3 dice, you're going to roll them. If one of those is a 1, you get another roll. If none of them are a 1, the next person has a turn.
do you get out of it?
If you get all 3 of them to be a 1, you get 21 points, and then you win that round, then you go on to the next round. Now you're going to roll 2s.
Do you win money and stuff?
Yeah, this group has like a pot every night. Every time they play it, they have a pot. And one is for like whoever got the most losses. That's something we need on our show for rapid fire quizzes. Who has the most wins, who has the most losses, who has the most like bunkos where you got the 3 in a row, and who has the last.
Do you wear silly
like, the
hats
last
and
one.
stuff too? Do you guys get crazy?
When I went, they had a hat.
A theme night?
If you got the bunko, you had this pink glitter hat you got to wear.
My parents used to play that
It actually
game.
was fun. It was good
It sounds kinda
camaraderie.
fun.
It was fun because all you have to do is you can talk and you just roll the
Do
dice.
guys ever play or is it just girls?
I've only seen this one time. And
No,
I don't know if
they
men
do.
have a bunko
I've never
group
heard
or
of a
not.
man.
My mom and dad would have bunco parties, and like all the neighbors, we lived in that tiny little subdivision out in the
I've
country.
never heard of a man playing bunco.
But you know what?
did.
At your beach house,
Husbands
your
and wives.
father-in-law
That's where
and your
women like to get together
mother-in-law.
because guys will go do something else. Play
No, I bet your
poker or
whole
something.
family, y'all could all play bunco, Eric. The way y'all get together in Galveston.
Maybe I'll do some investigating.
And y'all have your tequila. Just get 3 dice. I can come over. I'll teach you how to play bunco. My neighbors
It's not
taught
a
me how to play it. It's
gender-specific
awesome.
game,
Shout out
Eric.
to my neighbors.
But I always heard bunco parties and it was girls. I thought it was like a Tupperware thing.
Oh, I never
You could
heard
go out
of
and-
bunco party only being for girls until I went to one.
That's all girls.
Yeah,
I
but
like
that
this.
was-
Now guys can play. Sweet.
Yes.
I'll try it. Sounds
You
fun.
gonna be in Galveston this week? Yeah, throw some dice your
Yeah,
way.
I'll be there.
I'm like, oh, really? I'm gonna bring some dice over and
Yeah,
teach you how to
teach me
play
how to play.
bunco.
I'll do it.
And then Kevin will teach us Mexican train.
Oh, yeah.
And all these things we don't know how to play. All right. It is Wednesday on the Roula and Ryan Show, and that's the day we help somebody find closure. If you go to krbe.com and you've lost track of someone or somebody ghosted you after a date or 3 or 4 of them, or maybe it's just a long lost person in your life that you just don't know what happened to them and you can't seem to find them, leave it to Eric. He will find them.
And Eric, this has something to do with OnlyFans.
Yes, and OnlyFans is something that I do not ever look at. I do
We need
never
parental
want.
discretion on this one. Sounds like we do. If it's about OnlyFans.
Well, safe than
Maybe.
sorry. Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know anybody saying OnlyFans is G-rated.
I don't know. You can watch
It's
people
not.
play bunco on OnlyFans.
I mean,
Hey,
they
there's
could be
different
naked to
strokes
do
for
it.
different
Yeah,
folks.
but-
Somebody's always into
Topless
something.
bunko,
Topless
maybe.
bunko. Bottomless
Okay,
bunko.
we'll give somebody closure next on the Roula and Ryan Show. Closure is where you will get some answers on somebody who has disappeared from your life. You go to krbe.com, and Eric gets with you and tries to do his
But you have
best.
to give me lots of details. I can't just. I knew this guy in high school. His name was Frank. I'm like, okay.
Last name, please.
Yeah.
We went to high school with 1,200 people in our graduating class, but can you find Frank
As long as they have family,
from
it's
1997?
easier to find because you can find their family and they can usually get you to them. That's always fun. Like, oh, Frank passed away 2 years ago.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Well, that did happen one time on Closure. We didn't
did.
know that.
Yeah,
That
it
was
did.
unfortunate. The person had passed, and that's why she never
I know.
answered back.
Awkward.
But you can go to krbe.com and tell Eric who you're looking for and all the details, and he'll do his best. He can't find everybody, but he tries his best. So we have Carly who reached out, and we're going to find out what the story is. Good morning, Carly.
Good morning, guys. How you doing?
Hey, Carly, we're fine.
Pretty good.
Who is it you're trying to get closure from?
It's a guy named Derek. It's kind of a weird situation.
Never trust a guy named Derek
Why, Eric?
because he has a D in front of it. It's just the Eric. Why ruin a perfect name?
Okay, so what's the situation here?
So we've been going back and forth on OnlyFans for about 2 years now. I know this sounds creepy and weird, but it's not. And I'm not doing anything overtly sexual. It's not porn. It's just, nudity.
So he's been hitting you up for 2 years. What's the problem? He's no longer going to your page or what?
No, so we got really close and we started private chats on OnlyFans and then it went to Snapchat and then we were like ready to meet. It felt like we were long distance dating almost. It really felt strong.
And then he disappears before you meet?
Yeah, this is the thing. He's not married. He swears he's not married. And we would meet all day long, like different times of the day. So it's not like he was trying to sneak around.
When you say you would meet what? You mean like you were going to meet in person, but you actually never met in person? You're talking about meeting like during the day through your page?
Yeah, like through Snapchat and stuff like that. We would hit each other up various times during the day, and he was never with anyone.
Before we get him on, how long has it been since you've heard from him?
God, it's been at least 3 weeks.
He's here. Let's just get with this and find out what the answer is.
Well, let's
But
just
my
talk
name
to
is
Derek
Roula.
right now. Derek, you heard all that. So what's the reason? Why did you just cut out on her?
It was good for a while. We were having a good time, definitely chatting. I agree. There was definitely a connection, and I was into it. But honestly, I met a real girl.
A real girl. Yeah, okay.
No, I mean not a fantasy. So this is the thing, right? There's sort of a distance between who you're talking to. You kind of have that safety. And then I just got really real and I was more confident. So I started going out, met a girl, we're hitting it off, we're starting to date. And I just was like, you know what? I'm not really interested in sort of the fantasy girl anymore. I'm interested in the real girl. Nothing against, I'm on the site, but nothing against doing OnlyFans. That's cool. A lot of people do it. A lot of people, I'm sure, meet people that way. But
I want marriage material, you know? I want, like, a girl I can take home to my mother. I want, like, a girl that maybe I could, like, have kids with down the road.
And you couldn't because she was on OnlyFans.
I literally
Mom,
only
Dad,
did it for a little bit just to pay the bills. I mean, I'm not some porn queen or something.
Sure, but, like, hey, Mom, Dad, where did you meet? Oh, a porn site.
You're embarrassed by it, although you're the one partaking in it for years.
And don't you see that's a little hypocritical?
Sure, but I'm not one of the performers on it.
This is really insulting. I mean, I've only been on OnlyFans for just 2 years. I've only done it to pay the bills. I got laid off. I'm not some porn queen. And have you ever heard of, like, fibbing a little bit? I mean, I've dated guys and they say, oh, we met at the library or we met at a bar or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, make your own backstory up. But, I mean, did you pay her?
Yeah, I definitely paid her. Like, that's the other thing. I don't want to be with a girl I have to pay.
But that was
like,
only
I
at
just
first. And then we started connecting on Snapchat. You weren't paying then. I thought we had a connection.
Carla, I don't think you need to force it. I think now you know.
Yeah,
that,
you got your answer.
Yeah, I'm just really, really gutted.
I'm sure y'all are going to think I'm a jerk, but, like, I mean, she was just a person on a computer. It didn't seem that serious, you know? I just was kind of like,
Yeah,
okay,
but you were
moving
snapping
on.
her all day long.
That's how people are, though,
you
Ryan.
knew.
People, trolls on Instagram, social media, they make comments. They don't realize that's a real human being.
It is a high level of hypocrisy if you're saying, well, the very thing that I pay for, I shun. I get it. And listen, I appreciate you came on to tell us that,
At
Derek.
least you finally talked to her.
Because you could have kept ghosting everybody, but it might not be the first time you run into this, Carly, if you try to set up something with somebody that meets you through your page.
I don't think you should even meet anyone through your page anyway. It doesn't seem like it's worth it.
Trust that it's true and emotional intention.
Yeah, don't mix business and pleasure.
Yeah, now I know better.
When your business is pleasure.
Yeah, that's what.
Her business
true.
is pleasure.
Just don't mix it
for your personal.
Yeah.
And Derek, you know what? Wish you the best of luck, dude.
Yeah.
You should have told her, though.
It would have been
Sure,
nice to hear
maybe.
from you 3 weeks ago and not leave me on red for 3 weeks. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, I understand. I guess I apologize for that.
At least you got an apology.
You got your closure.
Thank you for contacting us both or being on the phone. Have a great day.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
I mean, she says she's not doing anything pornographic, but you're naked on it. She did admit that she's naked on it.
Something I've never been,
I've never been on it.
All I know about
never
that
will.
website is that it's naughty.
like OnlyFans, Tinder. I missed that world. And I don't really care if I did.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I'm glad I missed
You know,
that world.
none of us.
I'm glad I missed that
None of us
world.
are going to ever download that. Not even as research for radio. You
I mean,
do
I
not
guess-
I
want
think
that.
when
If I needed
Tinder
money, I
first
guess.
started, though, Eric, didn't we both try to get on Tinder to see what does it look like so we can actually know what thousands of our listeners are looking at?
I didn't.
And I was like,
I
no.
wouldn't take no chances.
I don't know how to do
want any of
that.
that crap on my phone.
Because I wanted to at least know the right verbiage. Like, are you
Right.
swiping left or are you swiping right? And to this day, I just assume you swipe right if you like them because you're looking for the right one. Is that correct? You swipe right on Tinder if you like the person?
Yes.
Okay, so at least I got that right.
It's next.
Okay, next for left, right for the right one.
I'm swiping to the Home Shopping Network right now.
Oh, you want to go for it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's
What is
Ryan's
that, or
birthday, by the
HSA?
way. Hold on. Before you get to that channel, let's just reset. Today's Ryan's birthday, and we started this with Kevin's birthday last summer. When it's one of our birthdays, at any point during the show, when you say go to the television, we go to Home Shopping Network, and we see
Or
what is-
HSN?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Either
home,
or.
HSN is Home Shopping Network.
Or the other one's.
Or what's the other one?
QVC.
QVC.
But now we
Okay.
can't
We
find
can't
that
find QVC.
channel for some reason.
Oh,
We
no.
found like
I have
Home Shopping
I think Home Shopping
headquarters or
SN
something.
today.
Oh, it's Home Shopping with Tina and Friends, Ryan.
Oh,
What's
here
the
it
item
comes.
you're going to get for your birthday?
What
Let's
is it?
see.
This could be a robe.
It's a
it could be a
guy
candle.
holding some kind of a robe.
Wait.
Oh, it says
game time.
Let's see. Oh my gosh, I need some exciting music for this. Sam.
He's got a bathrobe on. Is that
but
part of
his
it?
doesn't fit him. This guy is wearing a bathrobe. He's
Looks
like
like
a
whipped
tech,
cream?
like a crew hand, and it doesn't look like
This
it's
is
fitting.
What is the
him.
item?
I don't know what the item is. I'd rather have the bathrobe.
Whoa,
There they
HSN
go.
has like
What is
camaraderie
it?
time. She's putting on a robe.
Yeah.
He has a robe. Now they have a can of whipped cream with no labels, so they can't show labels.
Wait, they're doing
they're
that-
going to do a game, y'all. This is not.
Oh, this isn't even.
This
oh.
isn't even like
You
piping.
can't even buy anything.
This is the one where you
We
put
can't
the
buy anything right now.
put the whipped
see.
cream on your
on your top of your hand.
Top
and
of
you
your
hit
hand.
it, and you gotta try and catch it in your mouth.
Well, speaking of food, how about I break out the cake?
You want your cake now? Then
Yeah, I'm going to give you guys a cake. Okay, so fiance Jen.
Daily deals and top finds. Oh my
Pick you
God,
guys
Ryan.
all
you
up.
want this instead, Ryan?
Do you want this
Oh.
instead?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the Concierge Collection Diamond Mattress Topper.
I'll take
The
it.
appreciation price is $59.95.
I'll take it. Done deal.
Flex pays.
Yeah, done deal.
Woo,
I'm
it
easy
used to be
peasy.
$70. Alex. Whoa, Ryan got a mattress topper. Yo.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Collection.
It's a functional gift. I don't need something flashy.
Let's take a picture of the code
Yeah,
word.
let's get
or
the
else
code so we can
won't
get
be
it.
able to
Oh,
find
wait, oh my God! Look at this. She got you guys bird.
Oh, we got hats
You got to
even.
put hats on here.
Look, it says,
Oh my gosh.
this guest may not reflect their actual offer.
Once
What does
Irvin
that
comes,
mean?
we'll
okay. Oh, look, I got a.
yeah,
birthday
we'll wear all the hats
sign.
and ties. We'll have Irvin record it so we can sing happy
Have to
birthday
cut
to you
it all
later.
up.
Okay,
What kind of
Ryan
cake
got
is
a
it?
mattress topper.
Oh, I don't know.
That was anticlimactic. Ryan's like, sure,
Mattress
great, I'll get
topper.
that.
Yeah, he's like,
Mattress
Easy.
topper.
Oh my God! This is Roula. How would you describe this? Like, I don't even know what that
It is a cake.
let's see.
It is a cake.
I think I have not eaten at Ciro's enough to know their menu, but it has a lot of pecans
are
and walnuts, which are
awesome.
trying to kill me because I'm allergic to those. So
There's like a cream, like an Italian cream.
It's a strawberry Italian cream cake. It looks like,
Oh,
right?
man.
Doesn't it look like that? It's wrapped
Ooh,
all
it's
in
got some
saran
weight
wrap.
to it too.
So-
Wow, this is
Yeah.
like
Maybe it's a tiramisu, but they put nuts on it. I'm not sure. It
This is
doesn't
like-
have a label, but it looks very nice.
6 pounds or something. Doesn't it feel like 5 or 6 pounds?
It's heavy like a tiramisu. You know, tiramisu is very heavy because of the heavy whipping cream and the ladyfinger soaked in the coffee, and it's kind of like a loaf. It's covered in nuts. It's got strawberries on the side. It's a heavy whipped cream type of concoction that I'm sure is going to be delicious.
All right.
Yum,
All right.
thanks.
Once Irvin comes, we'll sing happy birthday to you.
Happy
Recorded.
birthday.
He'll show up once he knows there's food.
Oh, and happy birthday to.
I mean, no, I mean,
Yeah,
like,
who else is on your birthday? We got to find out. We do that every year too.
Oh, celebrity?
Do you have
there was
anyone
a-
famous in your?
I don't think
Here, I'll
there's
tell
anybody
you.
famous.
There's one of our listeners who sent us a text at 6:00 in the morning, and I wanted to screenshot it so I could
Famous
remember.
birthdays
They said
today.
at 7:30, "Can you say happy birthday to my daughter?" And I didn't screenshot it to get her name. I'm gonna have to look through all of
That
our
was an hour and a half
texts.
ago. So
I know, as I'm saying, it was a long time ago. If it's your daughter's birthday, you sent that. Can you send that again? Because unless you send it like right now.
Tatiana? Does that sound familiar?
Maybe it's Tatiana. Tatiana, happy
60th
birthday!
when we come back, I want to find out who shares the birthday with you, Ryan.
Oh, somebody from
Irvin's here too, so
somebody from Stranger Things.
Oh, this is State Farm. I'm
And
like,
also,
Jake.
Conan O'Brien visited Jimmy Fallon last night for the first time on The Tonight Show since he was ousted from his own Tonight Show. We'll play some of that audio, too, in Scoop. Next on The Roula and Ryan Show.
I am proud to introduce
Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
KRBE.
All right, last night on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, it was the first time that Conan O'Brien had been to The Tonight Show since his ousting years ago. For those that maybe forgot about this chaos and craziness, you know, that was a very hot topic on The Roula and Ryan Show back when it happened because we were all fans of Conan O'Brien. We were very happy when he took over for Jay Leno, The Tonight Show. This is before we had streaming, and this is when people still really watch television live the night before for their shows.
Yep.
And you wanted to see an artist or a celebrity get interviewed, you would watch one of these shows to see how it went. And Conan was a great interviewer, and he got ousted by NBC shortly after being given his show to get Jay Leno back on the air. And then they gave Jimmy Fallon The Tonight Show, and then Conan went off to do his own thing on TBS, and then now he does his podcast, whatever. Listen,
He does
he's
not need
hurting for
anything.
money, but it was really about what's wrong and what's right and how you can get screwed over in Hollywood even when you think you're doing everything right. So, all those studios, they change hands pretty fast, right? Like even like the night that Friends ended, the night they filmed the Friends finale, that night, they were taking apart Central Perk to move in the next TV show. Like they were breaking down the set for Everybody Loves
Time
Raymond,
is money.
Friends, all that stuff. It's like, okay, you're only as good as your last break.
Letterman, when he left, remember that people went out to the garbage.
They were throwing it away.
To get the Late Show.
They threw a
sets.
huge part of the
Saving
set
that,
away.
making that into
Crazy.
something. You could be a traveling museum.
Oh
Yeah,
my God!
yeah,
Yeah,
they put it
people
in the
would
trash.
pay to go see that. I don't know why they do that. Warner Brothers just tore down the Warner Brothers Ranch, where every movie that you've seen for the last 60 years, like the Lethal Weapon house, the Griswold house, like all the old 60s sitcoms, I Dream of Jeannie and Bewitched
rid
and
of
all
them.
this stuff, they just mowed it down to build a parking deck. And when I was on the Universal or the
sucks.
Warner Brothers tour recently, the only thing they saved was the fountain from Friends. So they brought that over.
They
That was
probably
the
needed
only
that
thing they
for
saved.
the reunion. That was it. So here is some of the conversation Conan had with Jimmy Fallon about when, your studio isn't the same anymore and you were somewhere where you're not going to be anymore for a long time.
It's weird to come back. It's weird. I haven't been in this building for such a long time, and when someone else is in your studio, it feels weird. So I walked in and I said, "Who's in my old studio?" And they said, "Kelly Clarkson." Yeah. And I love Kelly Clarkson. Yeah. Who doesn't love Kelly Clarkson? But still, I felt like, it's not right! It should be a museum! Blasphemy! It should be a museum! They should have burned it to the ground! And then And Kelly came out to say hi, and it said, "Don't talk to me! You make me sick!"
Wow.
I did. I feel terrible, Kelly. I really do.
That was funny.
He's so
That is
good.
true. It's not right. And we can see more of that, of course, on Fallon's clips on YouTube. Today is Ryan's birthday. It's April the 10th.
Hey.
And we've already done the QVC thing. He got a mattress topper, which is probably the luckiest thing besides the UGG cozy sweater that Kevin
Yeah,
got.
for sure.
And we were talking about what celebrities' birthdays are today. There are a lot of famous people having, like
I did not
decent,
know this.
relevant, famous people. Daisy Ridley from the Star Wars franchise having a birthday today.
played
Maren
Rey.
Morris is 36 today. Mandy Moore turns 40 years old today.
What?
If
You can't
like-
do it yet? We got to put your head on, Rula.
Well, I have my headphones on. It's
So
not
do
gonna
we.
stay.
So do we. Look, we all have our head on.
Is it going to stay? How are y'all getting it to stay? Oh, I guess like that.
Yeah.
See, look.
Yeah,
at
there you go. It's called a little rubber band string. You're the only one that can't get it to work.
Oh,
And
geez.
now
Tell
you
me that
just
was
got
on film.
Paper cut
Okay,
on your
good.
nose.
I have a paper cut on the bridge of my nose now.
Oh, no.
I hope you slow motion.
How can you not get that on your head?
Oh, my God.
Your head's not that big. There you go.
Oh, you know who else?
You keep
Oh,
talking
my
about-
God.
You got to put it like behind the.
Behind that.
The headphone. There you go. Oh.
I know how to put on a birthday
You look
hat.
like a little gnome.
Oh, David Harbour from Stranger Things. He's
He's
on
turning 49. Let's see who else is having a birthday today. Kenneth Babyface Edmonds. He did take a bow with Madonna. He's on so many big songs.
Don't you hate Wednesday birthdays, though?
Yeah.
They're in the middle. Like, I guess you can celebrate either or.
Well, normally we
I
do
like those
try.
Friday birthdays the best.
Yeah, we do try it Tuesday. I thought wolf it down Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. You've
Got you some
Wolf
cake.
it down
Wolf
Wednesday.
it down.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ryan, I see dead people. Haley Joel Osment is also having a birthday
that's a
today.
big-
He's 36.
Whoa.
And he's voiced multiple characters on Family Guy, but I don't know
His
which ones.
career kind of.
He was in the
Fucking
Entourage
nosedive.
movie.
Oh yeah, that was the last time he played it. He plays a creep all the time.
Hey, he plays it well.
But
Yeah.
he didn't start out that way. He was Forrest Gump's little Forrest. in
Oh,
Forrest
yeah.
Gump.
He was,
Oh,
he was
that's
Baby
right.
Forrest.
Junior.
He
You ever
was
seen
Baby
Forrest Gump,
Forrest.
Sam?
Yes.
He's the kid at the end.
Oh.
His name. He's got a daddy named Forrest. You're his daddy, Forrest. That's Haley Joel Osment. And then he was, I see dead people. What?
Oh,
Six.
yeah.
He peaked at
I didn't
5.
put two and two
He
together.
peaked at 5.
Oh,
That sucks.
Yeah. Well,
Now, I wanted you guys to try this real quick. Ciro's is like one of our favorite
I
restaurants.
opened it up.
and it's
Oh, the
called
cake?
the Mama C cake. And
Yeah, somebody
oh my
called
God.
to tell us that. It's a chocolate mousse with cream and nuts on top.
You guys,
So it's like a chocolate mousse cake
having the first
with
piece.
strawberries.
it's
Sam?
your birthday. You're supposed to have
Yeah,
the
it's good
first
luck.
piece.
I've never seen
Praise the
Ryan so
law.
excited to wear a happy birthday hat.
I know. He's got a tie
He
on,
has a
too.
And he's got a
too.
tie on, too.
Happy birthday
Tie
tie.
has
Sprinkles.
I should have refrigerated it.
This is like that day in elementary
Oh, gosh,
school
thank
where
you.
the homeroom mom brings in the cupcakes and everyone is so tickled.
The good old days when you could make
When you
stuff.
can actually bring
Right,
because now
right.
you can't.
Now they buy that crap from like a grocery store that has that.
Well, it has to be
Slick on it, that
not
stuff.
even that much.
Can you buy donuts
Eric,
and stuff like?
No,
Krispy
there's like
Kreme?
an allergy list now. So you have to bring an individually wrapped item that is not food. It's not edible.
Oh no!
Yeah,
It has to be
Yours
like
is
a
new.
pencil or an eraser or something fun.
You ever bring them like what?
You know, like the little trinkets and
Toys?
stuff that stuff you would put in the little treat bag. You give one to every kid.
That sucks.
You know, there's a lot because there's so many allergies now, and kids are like gluten free.
You don't want to hurt anybody.
Dairy free and nut free and all that. Like I can't have nuts. I can't have this cake. It's covered in.
Oh, yeah, don't make one for-
Don't
don't-
cut me one because
All right,
it's
all right.
covered in nuts.
With
And
walnuts.
I cannot have the walnut
Covered.
pecan.
Let's see if this
Covered.
cake is as good as Ryan talks about.
Wow,
I can't. Hold on. I can't pass.
it's rich.
Can I move it?
Hey, Emma, can you hand that to me?
Oh, and today also, by the way, while Ryan's
pudding.
having cake, is Hug Your Dog Day. So you should
Every day?
hug your dog.
right,
National
here we
Hug
go.
Your Dog
I
Day.
love hugging my
If you're
dog.
walking out of the house,
It's a lot of pudding.
craving cake. It's chocolate mousse and crema, according to the ingredients
You're
online.
there, though. And trust me, I'm not doing a commercial for him.
Is it like cheesecake?
No,
No,
not
it's
at
more
all.
just chocolate moussey with
It's
whipped
definitely
cream.
moosey.
It's good.
All right, Ciro's have been around for a long time. CIROS.
Rilla definitely can't eat that with walnuts.
And actually, Ciro's pulled a Carrabba's also. You remember when Carrabba's on Kirby was building the new Carrabba's?
Yeah.
They had the old Carrabba's. They built the new Carrabba's behind it. And the day they closed the old Carrabba's, they opened the new Carrabba's. There was no slack time in between.
Smart.
Ciro's did the same thing. Ciro's had the I-10 location, and they were operating that while they were building the giant area they have now with Memorial City Mall Group. The Metro Group has that green space. They do like farmers markets and stuff right next to the Zaza Hotel.
Yeah.
So the day they closed the first Ciro's, they opened the other Ciro's.
I've never been there before.
Yeah, they have an
Kind of
outdoor
food is it?
area for
Italian?
kids. It's like the green space at City Center, but it's built behind Ciro's. So
It's a great
people like
place
to
to
sit on the
take your,
patio and they let their kids
your
play.
family.
Your
And now
family
there's
place.
like farmers markets. And one of our old coworkers, shout out to you, Leslie Bradamonte.
Oh, yeah.
Is with that group that helped build up that whole area, like all where Zaza is. It's called Metro National. I
Mud
believe.
knows that area.
Yeah, and so they did the green space at Memorial City Mall, and I don't know. I mean, I know Ciro's owns all that.
Do you like
right there? But it's the
Oh
same
yeah, I
concept.
love the cake, but yeah, they do live on the lawn every Friday. So
Right.
they have a band, face painting.
Yeah, see, I tell you, those hats are not staying on. Sorry, Sam's hat just snapped off. Also,
It's like a new game. Who can keep their hat on
Had
the
to get their
longest?
hat on the longest.
I didn't get one. Is there an extra one?
I feel like we need to.
You can have mine.
Here you
Mine
go,
gave me a paper cut on my
Everybody's-
nose.
No, let me get
We need
this one. I want
tail on
green.
the donkey, or with a game where you take a
Pin the tail. on the donkey,
jar
yeah.
and you take clothespins. You got to try and drop it into the jar. You ever do that one?
No.
No, I don't know that
What
one.
was
You have
that
to get like
game?
this up on the chair,
Okay.
and you have to try and drop it into the.
Oh, I think I remember that.
That sounds weird.
We were poor. We didn't have much.
The only other time I had one of
I
these
don't know
hats,
that
I was a kid, and I remember putting like one on each side, like the Madonna.
Oh yeah, just like Madonna. Well, happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday!
And Ryan Show on KRBE with what's going down in H-Town.
Okay, so y'all know how they do the white linen nights in the Heights?
Yep.
And that's like in August, a Saturday, August 3rd. They just made an announcement. The 2024 White Linen Night in the Heights. This year, they're going to charge. There's going to be an entry fee of $10. Yeah.
But it's just on the streets. How are they going to? I could just cut through someone's
They
lawn.
say the surge in popularity
They probably
has
wanna
increased
keep
the
it
cost
clean.
for business owners. What? How is that?
I thought it was to clean up the streets,
it's
maybe.
bringing business to all these companies, all
Also,
these bars.
don't they have it down Heights Boulevard and in that area? There's not a lot of businesses on Heights
I
Boulevard.
don't know how they're going to charge, but
outside.
they've decided that they're going to charge for white nights, white linen night.
So,
White night guy.
White nights.
Wear a night outfit.
It's a whole
Yeah, be
different
careful.
party.
Wait,
We don't
White
want the
Nights was a
coming in.
ballet movie, wasn't
Did you
it?
see a Mott's face?
Yeah,
He's like, oh, what the hell are you talking about, Ryan?
I was like,
Wait, there was a movie called White Nights, and wasn't that guy that was on Sex and
Oh,
the
yeah.
City in it? The Mikhail Baryshnikov, ballet
Yeah.
dancer?
Gregory
yeah.
Hines.
There was like a dance movie called White Nights.
That movie is terrible.
I never
can
saw it. I
honestly
just
say
remember
that
the,
was not in
As
my
a little
queue.
5-year-old kid, my parents would watch it. I'm like, this sucks.
Some of those 80s movies don't really stand up very well.
Or it could be White Knights, like Knights. White Knights. Your knight in shining armor. I don't know.
Are you guys ready for the game?
Yeah.
It's time for the rapid fire quiz, y'all. We need 5 contestants at 713-390-KRBE. It's up to us to win you a prize. Do you even care what the prize is? No. You just want to hear us fight and bicker and be petty.
As my present to you, Ryan, I will not complain about your questions today.
Hey, I stepped up the questions for this week.
For your birthday, I'm sure they'll be the best questions
Will they
you've
be
ever
the
had.
right answer questions or the wrong answer questions? 5 contestants on the line. We're going to get to the rapid fire quiz next on the Roula and Ryan Show.